What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in, and tonight on the stream I'm going to show off a couple of goodies that I got today, and I'm also up for some Pokemon, so I'll show you guys my Pokemon home, and I might dive into some Arceus as well. So before we get going on the video, here's where you guys can check out this video and all of my others on my platforms on Twitter at WillYork_23 and YouTube Will. Me's a friend on the Nintendo Switch. That text logo in the middle will guide you on your way to Twitter and YouTube. It is also where you can find me on Twitch and Discord. Feel free to hop in and add me on those as well. And I'm also streaming on Nintendo Switch Fans of Pittsburgh and Joplin on Facebook. You guys can also add me on these other consoles. On Xbox, RaptorChamp27, PlayStation 4, Tuxedo25, and on DS systems or 2DS, 3DS, whatever. My friend code is right there on the right side of the 3DS logo. So, like I said, a lot to get through tonight. I wanted to kind of show off some stuff that I got today. Kind of excited about it. Really big stuff coming up. I guess you guys could say I'm feeling a little bit powerful tonight. Yeah, I did that on purpose. You guys will see why in just a little bit. So let's get going with showing off what I got. Let's see, there's one of the local stores around here. It's called Vintage Stock. So they sell a lot of different stuff. They sell movies, video games, books, all sorts of different stuff. And I was just kind of browsing around and I was looking and I found this. So a good little NES controller, and you're probably thinking, what's so special with the NES controller? Well, this little NES controller has a USB at the end. It has a USB at the end. So it's probably not just any NES controller. This is the one that they came out with years ago when Nintendo Switch Online first started with the NES consoles, with the games. So I saw this and then I thought, this looks pretty good. I even saw the price. I'm like, okay, that's even better. It was $8. I'm like, for one of these. So, I can't wait to get into it. I'd have to re-download Nintendo Switch Online NES because I had deleted it when I was not playing them as much. But now I might have to replay this and maybe do a stream where I play some Mario with this thing. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I can't wait to try to see if I can play some Mario on this and, take me back to the nostalgic days. Very interesting, very cool to see. So this was $8 and I do not regret this. I saw this and I'm like, alright, I gotta get it because I've been wanting to get my hands on one for quite a while. Next, I got this one at a friend of mine's store. It's called the Clubhouse and they specialize, it's just kind of like Vintage Stock. It's a little smaller, but they mostly specialize in action figures and toys and stuff. And I'm just kind of looking around. If you guys watched the stream I had last night about the Analog Pocket, if you guys want, I will talk about that again. Or I might go ahead and get a link going and we can look at it again. So, anyway, like I mentioned last night, the Analog Pocket can play Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color games. So just kind of looking around at the store, and I took a lot of stuff in today and got, I managed to get one item and $20 of credit. So what I did with my $20 of credit, I got a Yoshi amiibo. I should have grabbed it before the stream. Anyway, it's just like my other Yoshi amiibo. It's just a plain one, but it's kind of a little bit chewed up, but that's okay. I'm like, this one's not going to be played with. It's going to be, displayed on the side. So I'm looking at it right now. So I should have brought that in, but you guys were like, ugh, get it away because it don't look good. I'm like, well, gotta give it some love. So anyway, another part of this $20 credit that I'd used for is for a Game Boy Color game. So I just kind of looking around and I noticed it said $5 and actually a lot of the Game Boy, there were a lot of different games and stuff there on that. So I'm going to remove the sticker real quick. So this was like $5, and this wasn't the only one. There was a lot of different games that were marked for $5. I could have gotten a lot more of these, but I'm like, let's just start with one and see where we go with here. So this is the Game Boy Color version of Tarzan. So I thought, okay, this looks pretty good. And also mentioning that it's developed by Activision. So I didn't know that. I just now noticed that. But so imagine this game came out in 1998 when the Tarzan movie when the movie came out as well. So I thought this would be really cool. And again, it is the Game Boy Color. But this is really cool to hold one of these. So I mean, I can't play this on the Game Boy Advance or anything like that right now. Again, this will come with the Analog Pocket, but I have to wait until next year to get my hands on the Analog Pocket because of COVID. COVID really took away a lot of different things, but maybe next time I'm at the clubhouse, if I want to get more into these games, I might just have to spend a lot of money to get to them. Might see, but I might wait a little closer until the Analog Pocket comes in, which unfortunately it'll be next year. But hopefully, there's been a lot of consumers are saying that the supply shortage, the chip supply shortage could end this year. So we'll have to wait and see, take things one day at a time. So yeah, and if you guys have any experience with Game Boy Color games, let me know. Let me know how this one is. This one looks fun. It does look pretty fun. But yeah, I'll have to put this in my handy dandy drawer of other games. Next, over here on this side, this was one of what I traded a lot of different items for, is this figure right here. I didn't realize the blue at first. I thought he was just a stormtrooper, or just thought he was like a stormtrooper at first, and then I was told that that's Jango Fett from Star Wars Episode 2, Revenge or Attack of the Clones. So that's really interesting. That's really cool. And I honestly do not have a lot of Star Wars figures. He had a Boba Fett one, but my friend claimed it for himself. I'm like, oh, you claimed Boba Fett for yourself. But anyway, this looks pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. I like the detail. I know it looks a little scratched up and all, but I think it looks pretty good. And I don't have any Star Wars figures. I don't have a whole lot of Star Wars figures in my collection. Well, I got a Leia Funko Pop, a little Iron Millennium Falcon, a Darth Vader Funko Pop, him getting electrocuted from Episode 6, and a Han Solo display figure. I also got an R2-D2 keychain, but that's just pretty much it. I don't have a whole lot of Star Wars stuff, so this guy can either be with my collection or he'll go to work. We'll try with the collection first and see. And of course, the other cool thing that he comes with his blasters. So let's see if we can get those in. Let's see if we can get the blasters in. Well, bad thing with figures. Ooh, that dropped it. I almost dropped it. I'm barely catching it. See, he's got his finger on the trigger on that one. So, we'll try. We'll see. We'll see if we can get him in. He'll be fine without a blaster for a while. He'll be fine. So yeah, he looks pretty good. I can't wait to put him on display and see where he's gonna look nice on the display. So yeah, one last look. Good old Jango Fett from Star Wars Episode 2. Let me see. Did I have anything in the back? I might as well show this off. I'm not going to open it or anything because I am giving this one to a coworker. So this one was at vintage stock. Again, different. Just kind of looking around just to see any details. I remember I have a coworker that is really into the starting lineup figures. So just kind of looking around. So I'm just busy peeling away the stickers right now. if you'll excuse me for just a little bit, I'm gonna try to take off some of this sticker stuff. Because honestly, if you're wanting to give a gift to a coworker and you buy it at a store and it shows the price, be sure to get the prices off as much as you can, because this is a gift, and they see that, then they're probably going to think that you're, how much you're willing to spend on them. And it doesn't leave a good feeling to you. So I'm just saying. Anyway, this is Carlos Berga. Never heard of him, but he played for the Indians. So I might have to look into some research, because the coworker I'm planning on giving this to is really big into baseball, and of course he's going to give me a story about it. But maybe I could beat him to the punch and tell him a story about this guy. So, whoops, didn't mean to drop it. So, Carlos Berga. I might actually have to pop up a Google search. Carlos Berga. So if you guys just give me a quick moment, I can try to find well, I'm working on it. It's not easy. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any internet stuff going on tonight, guys. I apologize. Oops. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any internet stuff going tonight. I'm lucky I have enough internet to stream right now, but I'll have to probably work around and see how I can refix the internet. So, let's see. I just realized I had two sets of music on. I'm like, that seemed a little weird. So I just went ahead and turned one off. So, alright. Going back to the main power focus of this stream. So, I was still at the, not Vendor Stock, Clubhouse, okay? I was just looking around and I was noticing these books, and I'm like, really? You got these? And he's like, yeah. And I just looked at him like, okay, I want them all. And he's like, okay, you can have them. I'm like, all right. Anyway, if you don't know what books I'm talking about the once popular print and video game magazine, Nintendo Power. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And like, these were really popular in the 90s and the 2000s. Unfortunately, it ended the run over 10 years ago. So, a long time coming. There is a famous YouTuber who is really he's collected a lot of Nintendo Power magazines. His name is Papagenos. So I was just showing it off to him today, the collection and everything about that. And he's like, that's awesome. And he really enjoyed one of the covers that I had. So, I'm glad to get the deal. So, again, part of that $20 credit that I got from my friend was I used it to get 10. I just went and got all of the Nintendo Power stuff. I'm like, I'm going to go into it, because this is one publication I wish I knew about from the 90s, and I didn't get into it. I wish I was a little more into the gaming stuff back in the 90s, but, growing up, had either a lot of work or did a lot of different stuff, but I wasn't into the gaming stuff until 2000s, and then I tapered off into the late 2000, around 2010, something like that. That kind of tapered off, and then it picked up back years ago when I got into the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch. So, a lot of big stuff back then. So let's kind of I got these all categorized in the order that I got them. So looking at the first one, this is from March. This is volume number 94. Trying to remember what year is this. Well, this is volume number 94, and on this cover was a Turok, the dinosaur hunter. So basically it's like Jurassic Park, except think of it as Doom, but mix it with dinosaurs. So how cool is that? Also in the cover, talked about power previews for FIFA Soccer 64, Doom 64, also hot shots of Zelda 64, which ended up being Ocarina of Time, Star Fox 64, and Earthbound 64. So some hot shots from that. Survival Tactics, Mario Kart 64 Speed Zone. So basically what that is, it's what your ghost travel, or your ghost times in Mario Kart 64. Like, these guys take things to the max. I mean, you can take a look at these and be amazed at everything what they have in here. And again, I am going to try to take really good care of these. These are from the 90s. These are about 30 years old. And some of these have seen better days. They're all in good condition. I can tell you, I think only one of them in the cover is not the best condition, but it's not bad. But it's really cool to see that. I wish Nintendo kept their magazine today so that I can subscribe to it and read this on a monthly basis. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, the back cover. Oh, that is so cool. Oh man, if I was wanting this back then. Oh, good. It's like little trading cards from Mario Kart. How cool is that? That is awesome. And there's stats on these too. Oh, this is so cool. And hints for their home course. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. If there's any 90s kids out there that grew up with this magazine, any 90s people with this magazine, let me know. We'll talk about this. We could talk about this. I wish I'd gotten way more into the 64 growing up. I did a little bit. My grandparents had a Nintendo 64, thanks to my uncle in California. So I remember spending a lot of time playing some Mario Kart, some Mario Party. Oh, the fun stuff. I still got a 64 console, but I mean, I mostly used it to get Mario Kart. But now that Mario Kart's on the Switch Online, yeah, I'm totally excited about that. I might have to forego Pokemon and play some Mario Kart 64 instead. We'll see. But if I tease Pokemon, I'll give you guys Pokemon. So yeah, this is from 1996. So this was 25 years ago. Pokemon was in the infancy, and the 64 was also in the infancy back then. How cool is that? And this is just only cover number 1 of my 10 covers that I got. So yeah, this one covered a lot of Turok. Looks like looks like a fighting game. Kai Gold. Well, is that what the name of that is? That's FIFA. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of cool, interesting stuff. Again, a lot of people, and there's things that will tell you like how to subscribe and all that, but on their strategy guides, they did a lot of strategy guides for these games back then too. Wow. I wish I really gotten into this stuff growing up. I wish I really did. So this is the Turok cover. Very nice. A lot of good preview stuff. I am digging the Mario Kart trading cards. I'm digging those. Oh, if I wasn't tempted to just pull it out and keep the cards for myself, I'd do it. But I'm actually not, to preserve the legacy of this issue right here, to preserve the legacy of the magazine, I'm not going to do it. But how cool is this? Oh, I wish I really got into this stuff back in the 90s. The next issue I'm going to look at, I've only read through that Turok issue. I have not looked through any of the others yet. So this next one is, it was a pretty big one. So this is the 100th issue of Nintendo Power. The 100th issue of Nintendo Power. So let's see what kind of interesting stuff happening. Again, this is the 100th issue. And the first one they kick off, like the first cover was a Mario one. And that's what they did for their 100th one, is do a Mario one. And all their stuff from the 90s was insane. All this great stuff. Oh, everything about video games back in the 90s. You really don't think of video games back then as you do now. Like, video games now is constant, ever changing, ever evolving. Video games back then was not as powerful then as they are today. And this is huge. Like, you look through it, like, you think of it as just another thing, but you look at it today and it's a whole new ball game. Here we go. A preview for Banjo-Kazooie. I hope Papa Gino's is watching this, because, man, how awesome is that? The story of how a lot of different articles and stuff. It's a preview about Banjo-Kazooie. Of course, that just came out on Nintendo Switch Online a month ago. So looking at the preview here, a lot of good images, great stuff. When Banjo met Kazooie, we like to say that the story of Banjo-Kazooie is one of the great love stories of all time, but it's not. In fact, the bear and the bird turned out to be more like traveling companions. It seems like Banjo's true sweetheart is Piccolo, who was bear-napped during a musical jam in the park. Banjo is further thrown for a loop when Kazooie hatches from her leg and immediately hops into the bear's backpack. The bear and bird become inseparable as they search through islands, swamps, volcanoes, forests, deserts. 16 worlds were planned at this time for the missing Piccolo. Along the way, they'll receive help from friends and the mysterious shaman Mumbo Jumbo. Of course, this plot goes down because apparently it changes from Banjo's girlfriend to Banjo's sister, which his sister's name is Tootie, and he goes to rescue her. So this is all like interesting game preview stuff for Banjo-Kazooie, and you never think of it as the way then as you do now. And there's another interesting screen grab of the Banjo-Kazooie. Again, I hope Papa Gino's is watching this. I might have to get him on board at this. Alright, well, I don't know if I could get the message to him, but I don't think it's going to work. But it is pretty cool, all the great stuff. And again, this is 97 and stuff. Alright, looks like the message came through on everything that I get through, so. This is so cool, really cool. And then there was Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. I have played a lot of that. Of course, I like playing two-side basketball on the 64. Bomberman 64. Conker's Quest. So this was way before Conker's Bad Fur Day. Never knew about this one. Never knew about Conker's Quest. Unless Conker's Quest turned into Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's kind of interesting. Oh, I'm gonna Lightning Hat. So this is all pretty cool. GoldenEye 007. I heard that was a popular one. A lot of strategy stuff for that one. Mortal Kombat, WCW, all sorts of great stuff. So I'm just kind of looking through all of these great stuff. Great stuff for the 64. All the great stuff that happened for Nintendo 64. Wow. And this is the 100th issue of Nintendo Power. So 100 best games of all time. 100 coolest codes ever. 100 killer ambushes for a GoldenEye exclusive. So, for those playing GoldenEye, you might have to look into this. Next issue we'll look at is this was the following one, 101 from the October. So Nintendo Power, Extreme 6 Speed Zone ahead. And a Madden 64 exclusive preview. Also in depth Mischief Makers, F1 Pole Position 64, Aero Fighters Assault, and Mace the Dark Age. So all a lot of great games and stuff. Interesting what they preview, a lot of fan feedback, a lot of strategies. Kirby 3, bowling, some more GoldenEye, all sorts of great stuff. This is just this is great. There's Madden 64. Man, I wish this magazine was still around today. I wish this was still around today. And then, kind of looking at that, and there's the back cover of this. So, this was in October. Well, given the fact, let's see, this was a March and a September. I'd say this is 1996. No, this has got to be 97. This has got to be 97. Because the Banjo-Kazooie came out in 98, but there was a preview of it in 97. So I imagine that this was a 97 issue. So, and then we got number 102. Featuring NFL, this is Madden 64. No, there's a sticker on here, but I'm not going to take it out. NFL Quarterback Club 98. So this would be for, this would be the year 97. Exclusive Nintendo 64 Diddy Kong Racing 8-page preview. Also in-depth Midway Makes Track, San Francisco Rush, Top Gear Rally, and Duke Nukem 64 High-Tech Tude. Also, Konami reveals an N64 game plan. Ooh. Let's see what Konami's got into. I wished I had this around back then. I wish this was still around. So you got a lot of the stuff for the Madden 64. All the stuff here. Here's the Diddy Kong Racing. Of course, this was before Banjo-Kazooie. But the fact that the Banjo-Kazooie game got pre-coverage before Diddy Kong 64, that's very interesting. So there's the Diddy Kong Racing right there. And again, for Banjo it says, anybody seen a red-crusted Breagle around here? Of course he's referring to Kazooie. You got all the different characters, the different renders. Of course, Diddy Kong. All the different roster stuff. Interesting stuff going on here. I wonder if we could find the Banjo. There's a Banjo render right there. There's Banjo right there. I was wondering if we were going to see a 3D Banjo. Oh, there's Conker. I forgot Conker was on there too. Oh, nuts. I was supposed to star in Rare's first game. Oh, interesting there. I actually saw a Wizpig figure at the store today. I should have got into it. I should have. And then we got San Francisco Rush. Some Earthworm Jim. The Abyss. All sorts of great stuff. Mario Kart at Taco Bell. Kirby's Dream Land 3 for SNES. And then all sorts of great stuff. Mortal Kombat release window. See, they got a release forecast in here too. How cool is that? So they put Banjo-Kazooie in spring 98. And all these other games, that's for 64. SNES, notice there's not a lot of SNES because of the 64. Game Boy. All sorts of interesting stuff here. And then they got some sports. And they also gave a preview about what's happening next issue. Like more Diddy Kong Racing. Zelda 64 Showcase. So that's the so that's, of course, like I said, that's Ocarina of Time. That's the Ocarina of Time. And then we got this one, the following one from, I believe this is December of 1997. We got Diddy Kong Racing, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Strategy Special for Donkey Kong Land 3, Feature Plays, Wayne Gretzky's Hockey, 3D Hockey 98, Chameleon Twist, and Zelda 64, the first 100 shots. And there's the GoldenEye. And there's the Diddy Kong Racing. This is great. This is all fantastic. I really want to get into these. And of course, in the previous issue, it gave an intro about the characters, and this is a little more in-depth. All the different stuff happening in that one. And there's the characters. Let's read about what info about Banjo. Like Conker, Banjo is sort of hanging out on Timber's Island while his own game gets polished for release. The happy-go-lucky honey bear has a good handling for a heavy guy, but his acceleration is what you would expect from a bear. On the other hand, Banjo has excellent top-end speed for straightaways. Alright. And, again, there's Conker, and of course from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Conker the Courageous Squirrel is biding time until his own game comes out next year. Of course, that turns into Conker's Bad Fur Day. Or was that Conker's Conquest? I don't know. But in the meanwhile, he has a thing or two to prove. His attributes are identical to Timber's, making him a solid racer in any vehicle. You got all these different characters. Of course, Diddy Kong himself, Crunch the Kremling, Timber the Tiger. Looks like Pipsy a mouse, Bumper the Badger, and Tip Tup the Turtle. So a lot of interesting stuff. They also got a lot of the different tracks, courses, all of that. Again, whew, man, what would I give to be one of the kids back then? Ah, here we go. Zelda 64. So, taking a look at it. Okay, so this is from the Zelda 64 game. So these are like the first 100 shots and all that. I think this is Ocarina of Time because I've seen some glimpses stuff. Seen some glimpses of all the mechanics that look like it's in excuse me, from Ocarina of Time. All the great stuff going on. I mean, you guys taking a look at all this. You guys take a look at all this. I mean, do you guys think it's Ocarina of Time? Do you guys think it's Majora's Mask? I think it's Ocarina of Time, because wouldn't Ocarina of Time, it came out before Majora's Mask. And you got a chameleon twist. Still looking through. And again, this is 97. This is like December 97. You got Wheel of Fortune, WCW. Again, a lot of these great games on the system. Oh, what would I have given to be a gamer back then? What would I have given? Let's see. Next one, the fall. Let's see. This is in 98. Yeah, September 98, Volume 112. This is for F-Zero X, Fast Track to the Future. Also 64 reviews for Gex 64, Cruising World Blitz, and Knife Edge. Also previews for Wipeout 64, NASCAR 99, and Winback. Also an exclusive Zelda update. So, the hits keep on coming. Again, this is September 98. Or, yeah. Yeah, September 98. The Power Charts, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64. Of course, they have the Game Boy. A lot of cool stuff. They keep track of everything. Of course, everything's really shifted into the 64 at this, I'd say at this point. They don't do a whole lot for the NES, SNES, Game Boy, and all that. Notice they haven't done Pokemon. They haven't covered any Pokemon in here, which is surprising. They got Bomberman 64. Collectible power retailer near you. Unfortunately, in my area, there is no retailer because it's either East Coast or West Coast. Nothing in the Midwest. Nothing, but all the different... Look at all these... Look at all the merchandise back then. Oh, it would have been great to have one of those. It would have been awesome to have one of those. And looks like a poster on the inside. For Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, coming soon to your Nintendo 64 from Acclaim. A lot of these had great posters back then too. You can easily take them out, cut them out, and put them in your room. Cruising World. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is... Alright, they officially have the announcement title in this one. Now the countdown, November 23rd, 1998. That is the release date of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, again, more stuff from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Great stuff back there. Great stuff. All the different stuff. I mean, like I say, it's the F-Zero X, yeah, and that will be coming to Nintendo Switch Online. I think that'll come in the later half of this year. I'd say before summer, because F-Zero X is supposed to come to Switch 64 online. But the interesting thing about these games back then, like once you get a game done and all that, there's no DLC, there's no updates, nothing of that sort. So, oh yeah, I don't think I showed you guys this. So this is for F-Zero X. I don't think I showed you guys the other one, the Diddy Kong one. So, next one, I think we're halfway through the list. Oh, we are over. We're 6 issues in. Okay. 6 down, 4 to go. Alright, this one is for March 99. So, this is 0 Hour for Duke Nukem. Well, the cover, I think it's like an Earthworm Jim. Tonic Trouble. 10 pages of thrills and toxic spills. Also the 64 lineup, Vigilante 8, California Speed, Rampage 2, Universal Tour. Also an exclusive preview of Command and Conquer. So let's see what we got in here. Ah, now we got Pokemon in here. Now we're getting somewhere. And then there's Mario Party. Tonic Trouble. That's what it was on the cover of this issue. Tonic Trouble. I thought it was an Earthworm Jim. No, it's called Tonic Trouble. And this is that whole issue is about, pretty much the whole issue is about Tonic Trouble. Well, the majority. And then Command and Conquer. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of Vigilante 8. Oh, that's a Castlevania. There's a Castlevania in this one. WCW Nitro. Oh, look. It's Rayman 2, The Great Escape. Coming soon to your N64 from Ubisoft. And Ubisoft's a great company. NBA 1-on-1, Rampage 2. Again, they offer a lot of tutorials, guidance, strategy guides. Oh. And then you got your 1998 Nintendo Power Awards nominations. All sorts of great stuff. Then again, you can get entered for chances to win prizes and such. Game Boy Color, all the big stuff. Questions, how to answer questions and stuff. Great, good stuff. So this was March 99. Alright, next one should be a big one, and this cover is not in the best condition. I could try to fix it, just be as calm and gentle as I can be. This one's for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This was a May 99. I was 6 at the time. Volume 120. So, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Also coming to attractions. Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap. Conker's Pocket Tales. N64 Double Play. All-Star Baseball 2000. And Shadowgate 64. So, let's see, we got Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. Of course, that's now on Switch. That's been remastered and on the Switch. Again, this is 1999. All-Star Baseball. Superman. Here we go. The original Pokemon Snap. And that will be coming to Switch Online sometime in the future as well. So we got the original Pokemon Snap on here. One of the first spin-off games for the Pokemon series. And of course, this features a lot of different Pokemon from the Kanto region. So how cool is that? And last year we got new Pokemon Snap out on Nintendo Switch. So, all this great stuff over here. This it looks like they got their award winners. Again, this is a May 99, and this is a between 118 and 120, so about 2 months in between issues. So, looking at the winners, 2 months ago we presented our nominees for Nintendo's Best in 1998. We gave you the power to cast your vote, but requested you refrain from blindly voting for Zelda in every category. A lot of good that did, and while Zelda wins our Golden Broom prize for sweeping the awards, a few other games managed to win too. No, really. So, basically, they do their Power Award stuff, and Ocarina of Time won pretty much all of those awards. Oh yeah, so like best story, best graphics, best music, best sound, most innovative, best gameplay variety. But yeah, they won a lot of the big categories, but you got the other stuff that Also best cinema scenes too. Best individual cinema sequence. Gruntilda's transformation during the game over sequence for Banjo-Kazooie. Adventure game, best accessory, best N64 game was, of course, Ocarina of Time. Best Game Boy game was Pokémon. And the best release of '98 was, of course, Ocarina of Time. Beat out Pokemon in Game Boy and Banjo-Kazooie in N64. So, this is a great treasure trove full of stuff. A great treasure trove. I'm glad I ran into this today. Ooh, a little bit of Smash Bros. Looking at the first 4-player Melee of the N64. Graphics are 7.8, play control 8.2, game design 7.7, satisfaction 7.3. They gave it a 7.7 out of 10, but given the fact this was the very first Smash Bros. Game. So, there you guys can see that on the corner right up here. Yeah, Smash Bros. The first one. Not Melee, the first one. So, all this great stuff that they got here. And this is 64 stuff. 8 down, 2 to go. So, next one, this is from July 99, 2 months later. An E3 report, showstoppers, World Driver Championship, leader of the packs. Preview picks for Mario Golf, Hybrid Heaven, Shadow Man, in-depth strategies for Command & Conquer, New Tetris, Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, Quake 2, and the final circuit for Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Game Boy Color, Pokemon Pinball, and Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest. I just feel like I stepped onto I hit a jackpot with this magazine. Of course, they had their power charts. Everything on the power charts. Oh man, I just wish this was still ongoing. So all the different stuff going on. Oh, what would I have given to be young back then and enjoying all of that. And then the last one is Donkey Kong 64. This is a volume 126. And there's a nice little poster of the Donkey Kong crew and the 64 renders. How cool is that? So Donkey Kong 64, A Barrel Full of Kongs, plus Jet Force Gemini Part 2, in-depth Rocket, Robots on Wheels, Resident Evil 2, Earthworm Jim 2, Harvest Moon 64, Mario Golf for Game Boy Color. Also Slam Dunk, Kobe Bryant 2. So Donkey Kong 64 takes the cover on this one. Let's see. So they talk about Donkey Kong 64, a lot of that. A lot of Donkey Kong 64. Rocket. Harvest Moon 64. NBA Courtside 2 featuring Kobe Bryant. It's a comic. And back in the past, you can swing into Sears and get your consoles. Like the Atomic Purple Nintendo 64 console for only $100. You think about it back then, $100 for a console? That's a pretty good deal back then. It was a lot of money back then too. A lot of people today, you think, oh, $100, that ain't that bad. They're probably right. But you're not, excuse me, you're not dealing with issues back in the 1990s, no. You can also get Pokemon Snap for $49.99 plus a DK beanie in a barrel when you reserve a copy of Donkey Kong 64 with a $10 deposit. And this was at Sears. This was at Sears. Oh gosh, I spit into it. I got so excited I dribbled up into it. All sorts of great stuff in these magazines. I wish I would have gotten into this stuff when I was younger. Game Boy. Oh, man. There's Mario Golf on the Game Boy. Great, great stuff. So that is that is all 10 of these issues of Nintendo Power I picked up. So I haven't really read through them all completely yet. I've just skimmed through some of these for you guys. I've read through the first one, but I've still got 9 more to go, and I'm amazed. I'm excited to kind of learn more again. And these are some of the greatest 64 games ever. Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Kart 64, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong Racing, just to name, and these are all in these magazines. And these things are hard to find. It's a great thing that I found these and got a good deal out of them too, so I am thrilled with that. I am thrilled. I can't wait to get more into it. So, yeah. I'm totally thrilled about that. I'm really thrilled about showing you guys this Nintendo Power stuff. So I imagine it probably goes on eBay a lot, probably a lot expensive, but I'm really thrilled to find this at my friend's store. So now I got to go there more often and see if he's got anything good on the shelves. So I got a little bit of time. I think we'll pop up some Pokemon. So guys, give me just a little second. If I can show you Pokemon Home, I can. It probably might not. Just kind of show you guys what my bank's like, what my Pokemon is like. Of course, it might not work either. It might not want to display it. So, I don't know. If it won't, I apologize. If it does, go forward. So just kind of showing off what the bank's like. Alright. Oh, going back. So, I have 981 out of 1,600 Pokemon deposited, and I just registered 501, and there is almost 1,000 Pokemon. So, if you guys have any Pokemon that you want to either let me have or kind of let me put into the Pokédex, let me know. Let me know. I got a lot of Pokemon I can offer up for trade. Well, let's connect to Shield, because I did get some new Pokemon today that I want to try to see if I can move into the other one. Yes. Gotta put old Dialga. Gotta put Dialga in there. There's Riolu. I got those from Wonder Trades. Got that and Go, and that one too. And of course, if you guys see the little notification, the little veto sign that says you can't, it means you can't. So, Swinub. And apparently the biggest trade in Pokemon Home lately has been the Furfrows. So, there's been a lot of them popping up in Pokemon Home, but if you have 25 candies in Pokemon Home, you can change their form and then send that to Pokemon Home, and then you can basically trade for anything you want. So you keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And of course, I did get some trade stuff lately. I might go ahead and try to maybe pop in some compatible Pokemon. You know, pop in some compatible Pokemon in here that I can easily trade in there. If I want to trade for some Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I can do that without trying to. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's my shiny bank. So there's I did catch a Glameow. I didn't know that. I also got an exclusive code for Toxtricity. Got the Bulbasaur last week in a trade. caught the shiny Piplup, Celebi. That was from the Pokemon Jungle movie. The Mew, got a shiny Mew. I think that was on eBay. Got the Lugia last night in a trade. Purugly, got that in a trade. Zacian's in a code. Decidueye's in a... Let's see. Mewtwo I got from eBay. So did Decidueye. If you can find some of your shiny stuff, and they don't charge super expensive either, about $2 to $4 for a code. But I think, keep in mind, a lot of these people do mod this stuff too, so you got to be careful if they're modding. So you got to be careful about that. So there's my shiny bank, and I also got an Alolan bank and a Galarian bank. And these Pokemon right here are currently up for trade, so I'm kind of working on trying to find duplicates and move those all to the for trade, because I don't need 2 of every kind. Well, it depends if you got shinies or not. So I'll have to look through and see what I can do. Of course, a lot of these Meltans can go for trade. So I'm just kind of looking through some Pokemon and see what I can do. There's really nothing much I can trade for right now, so... But I just thought I'd take the opportunity to kind of show you guys my, kind of show you guys the bank that I got going on right now. So again, I got a lot of Pokemon. If you guys are interested in wanting to trade Pokemon with me, let me know. And we'll see what I can do from there. Anything that I can add to the, anything that I can add to the home, that'd be good. Again, I got 500 Pokemon. I just reached that 500 mark, so that's a step in the right direction. But of course, we will be getting Pokemon Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl on Pokemon Home soon. There's been a lot of speculation that it could be in the February Pokemon Presents, but for Pokemon Day. But now there's other speculation that it could be a late 2022 release. But we'll see what happens. So yes, we're gonna save and exit. So I mean, that's just, I got 32 boxes full of this stuff. So we'll play a little bit of Arceus. But my feet are getting cold. I'm in the basement and it's cold. Still saving. Oh, there it goes. I was about ready to get a drink. Alright, let's pop in a little bit of Arceus. We'll play a little bit of it and see what we got. So yeah, I really wanted to take the time to kind of show up stuff that I got, and also these great magazines. So I just kind of pick up a little bit where I left off last night after I popped all those balloons. So let's try to go to an area and try to find some new stuff. If I come across any shinies, that'd be good too. If you guys just give me a second. Come on, Arceus, load up. Well, I also need to work on my internet settings because apparently it won't let me pop up our internet at the time. You know, just a multi-task, so you'll have to bear with me. I just got enough to stream right now, so... Let's go to another area and see let's take a look at the pastures real quick, because I might go ahead and dedicate one of those pastures to shinies, and I've gotten like 3 shinies. I got 10 pastures. Alright, we'll put those shiny ones in, we'll put them in bank 16. And then I also got Burmese in different forms, so that I don't know what the shiny is on that one. I did get, let me see if I can get it, a shiny Weasel. I got that. And a shiny, let's see if I can find Swinub. There he is. Or Piloswine. And there's shiny Weasel. So those are all my shinies so far. Tangela, Piloswine, and Weasel. And of course, I worked on the unknown. Oh, that's a Basculin. That's a cool looking Basculin. Alright. So let's go. Let's go to a new area. Let's go to an area and they're all a mass report. Alright, let's see what this mass report is. Some Burmy. Alright. So let's go see what these Burmy. Maybe one of them's a shiny. Because I have seen videos and clips of the Burmies. Alright, and I notice it's snowing here. Let's take a look at the surroundings and see where I can, when and where I can go. That's a Yanma. Also, they put this thing in the game where if you hear like a bling or something like that, you know, if you hear a ding or something like that, then that's a shiny alert. Hello. Foot root. Some Stardust. Ow. Hey, look, a wisp. 15 remaining in the area. There's ghoul ducks. Bunch of ghoul ducks. There's a Heracross. Ooh, easy. You don't want to tick him off, that Heracross. Let's see how hungry he is. Caught a Parasect. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's terrifying screech. That's the alpha. Ooh. Ow. Ouch. Let's get out of here. Let's see if I can craft some stuff. I really should be trying to get some more like apricorn stuff. Warbidon. I know, that's not very effective. Neither is that. But, if I can... Alright, let's try to catch him. Ooh, that was super effective. Yes, we'll use a Latin Ball. That's gonna be a little strong, but that's okay. Oh, so I thought... Oh, come on. You gotta use up these Latin balls, so... There you go. Uh-oh. Made him mad. Abort. It's a shame that you can't really throw these, Got some apricorns. Oops. I need some tumblestones. So, red stuff. Redstones. Nope, can't go any further. Another Wormadon. Well, we're gonna run. Yes. How did he know I was there? Quick, I need something. Need something to get rid of him. Oh. Hey. Try a heavy ball. Oh, that worked. Oh, Luxray. Okay. All it did was throw some mud in his face. He ain't a big disgrace, though. No, we're not battling. You don't want to battle. Ooh. Ow. I don't have a... Ouch. Ooh, nice dodge. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here before I die. Not chancing it. Oh no. Alrighty. Let's go report my findings real quick. Alright. Oh, what's completed? We are at 6. We can try to get to 7. Oh, we're getting this close. Ouch. Alright. Another Luxray. Alright. Another Heracross. Uh-oh. Ouch. Uh-oh. No, I'm poisoned. I must get out of here. Must get out of here. That's a Yanma. Uh-oh. Why do the Parasects have to get mad at me? Alright. Get away from me. I caught a Pokemon. Oh, what's this? Alright. I'm in camp now, so... Alright, that should give me enough for a rank right there. Hell, I need to try to catch a few more Pokemon. Let's just try to get enough Pokemon where I can... There's a Wisp. Let's see what's on the other side of this rainbow. I think if I remember, aren't there a bunch of Turtwigs here? Or I'm thinking somewhere else. There's Carnivine. Oh, hang on. Sword Cap. What the? Oh. Where am I at? Why do I get the feeling that I'm being watched? Is that... Oh, that's Darkrai! Oh... Oh, crud. Here we go. Wait. See how he likes his food. Oh, nice shot. Knocked me enough. No. Oh, he put me to sleep. Ow. Oh, that's good. There we go. Let's take him on. Oh, he's a level 72. Alright. Okay, not super effective. Okay, we can hit him with one more of my... If we can hit him with that, we can get enough to catch him. Oh, that was super effective. Alright. Alright. Yes, we're gonna try to catch it. He's weak enough where we can get him. Oh. We'll try a Great Ball. I don't have an Ultra Ball. Ah, come on. There's a chance to catch him. Alright, let's see how you take care of my legendaries. Alright, Palkia. I'm still gonna try to catch you. Finally! Oh, we got him! Oh. Astounding. Oh, now everyone will be able to rest easy. Ness, no one else will fall victim to such dark nightmares. I suppose I better be heading back home myself, but I will never forget what you did. Farewell. The Darksome Nightmare. Experience Candy XL ×1. Oh, mercy sakes alive. What a battle. Yes, we're going to register this Pokemon. We're going to put him on my team. Well, yes, I needed a new Pokemon. I earned a promotion. We're returning to the village. We're going to get that promotion. We'll end the stream with the promotion. Let's go get my promotion. Oh, I caught a Darkrai. Of course, if you beat the game and you have Sword Shield data, you get a chance for Darkrai in the game. Alright, Captain. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Voila, I am now a 7th rank star. Excuse me. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 7th star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. You can use Gigaton Balls. All Pokemon will obey your orders reliably now. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous too. Have this as well as a further recipe you'll need for crafting. For Gigaton Balls. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Alright. Alright, I think... Alright. We're going to save the progress. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. My feet are starting to get pretty cold. But I do want to thank you for tuning in with me for this really big stream that I've had. I think it's the longest I've had in a while. So yeah, showed off a couple goodies, Nintendo Power stuff, and played a little Pokemon. Gotten engaged in a battle with the Darkrai, so got me a big new Pokemon, so I'm excited, and I do thank you guys if you're catching the stream now, or if you're going to catch it later, possibly tomorrow morning when it's all up and loaded, or if you're on my my socials, my platforms, and all that, you can catch it right away after the end of the stream. So again, if you guys wish to check out this video and all of my others, feel free to do so. Head on over to my platforms on Twitter at WillYork_23, YouTube Will York. You guys can also add me as a friend on the Nintendo Switch, and that text logo in the middle will guide you on your way to YouTube and Twitter, as well as Twitch, which is Tuxedo28, and Discord, RaptorChamp0681. You guys can also see me stream on Nintendo Switch Fans of Pittsburgh and Joplin, and you guys can also add me as a friend on any of these other consoles on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo DS. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, and it was a powerful stream. I really enjoyed